Hello everyone. I am sitting outside in my backyard. Just gonna do some diamond painting. I haven't touched this in months, and I don't know when I'll be able to work on it again, as I am going on vacation next week, and I'll be in Newport News, Virginia, to visit my grandchildren, my grandsons, I should say, and my oldest, my daughter, and my son-in-law. So I don't know when I'll be able to work on this again, and it has been a work in progress for quite a long time. I just decided that I would try to work on it today while doing a little filming. You'll have to excuse my brain because I am neurodivergent, so I have a little ADD brain going on, and sometimes it is not helpful when I need to do stuff. So because I'm working outside, crap just keeps getting on my canvas, but I am not going inside. The day is just too beautiful. It is warm out here, but I don't care because I like being outside. The diamond painting that I'm working on is called Storm Inside by Yuumei Art with Diamond Art Club. Diamond Art Club is one of my favorite diamond painting businesses because their canvases are such high quality, and their images are pretty great. I go between single placing and multi placing. It all depends on where my brain goes and what my eyes see. Sometimes I don't go in order because that's a little OCD for me, and that is not how my brain works. My eyes just jump around and I'll miss a lot of symbols and end up having to come back, but I always manage to fill in my spaces, usually. Well, maybe not always. Of course, you might miss a color here or there, so not always. But I try to hit all of that particular symbol before I move on. Doesn't always work out that way. If you see smoke coming, that is because I am a smoker. I know it's not good for you. I quit for 6 years, and then a family tragedy happened, and I was just so stressed out that I started smoking again. I will quit again when I'm ready, but I'm not, so mind your business. And I don't want to hear anybody's comments or anything else about it because I hear it enough from my family. I have to banish the stress some way, and you know, I don't drink and I don't smoke anything else, so this is my vice. My channel is, I can't even call it a channel because it's really not. It's just my ramblings and random stuff that I do. You will hear me curse from time to time. And right now my brother-in-law is chasing his dog across the field. Hi, Cannon. Hi, sweetheart.
Yeah.
Go. You hear him calling you.
Come here.
Go. You hear him calling you.
Come here.
All she wants is all the loves. She just wants to be scratched behind the ears, rubbed on the belly, you know, and she will force you to pet her if you start. So that's why I didn't even start. That is an airplane you hear overhead because I live not too far from the airport. So you may hear them. And not to mention the National Guard base. Is not too far where they take off, and you'll hear like military planes, but go from time to time. And like I said, I'm just rambling because I'm just talking. What I'm working on now are called ABs. Can you see them? Well, no, these are fairy dust strolls. Oh yeah, those are fairy dust strolls. And I got something in one. I don't have tweezers in here. I only bought out the box and the toolkit for this particular one. I didn't bring out any other supplies, so let's see if I can get that. Yep. Okay. These are so pretty. These drills are so pretty. They are the fairy dust drills with the glitter embedded in them. ABs have a Aurora Borealis coating on them that make them shimmer and shine. And I think I have, this is the difference between them. This is an AB. This is an AB with the little shimmer on it, and this is the fairy dust drills with the glitter in it. So I'm hoping I have it in where you guys can see what I'm working on, the part that I'm working on. Yeah, okay. As you can see, my brain is just not in it. My sister just had surgery and she's upstairs resting. So I've been worried about her and not sleeping and a new position at work, so I also have my mind on that. Not to mention just life has been lifing lately. My son is away. He went to college. He this is his second summer not coming home, so I do worry about him. But you know, he's got this, and my guess is he probably won't come back home. Just because he's, you know, finding his own way and living his own life, which is as it should be. He doesn't call me as often as I want him to, but you know, such as it is, I do talk to him often. But of course, he's, you know, he's 20. He's getting ready to turn 21, so he is doing his own thing. And there's another plane. I'm trying to figure out, I just got this new setup here, so I'm trying to figure out how it works and just basically testing it out by having this, you know, kind of watch me diamond paint. If you're working on something, let me know what it is. Let me know what inspired you to pick the piece that you're working on. What inspired me to do this is I love music. And I am what one of my sisters, I have 5 sisters, and one of my sisters calls polyamorous. And that is because growing up, my mother listened to all types of music. And she always told us that, you know, music is music. When you hear good music, it doesn't matter where it comes from. So I listen to everything. And so this piece just resonated with me, along with all of his pieces involving instruments. Usually a woman playing an instrument of some sort, like the piano, and he has one with a flute, or I believe 2 with a flute. This is a girl playing the drums, and there is some, I'll give you a shot of the whole thing, like before I end it. Well, I'll try to, if I don't run out of battery. But yeah, it resonates with me. So, and that's what I do. I work on pieces that I have a lot of pieces that I have bought that at the time resonated with me, but now maybe not so much. So they're just, you know, sitting in storage and collecting dust. But I have a lot of pieces that I've completed that I can tell you exactly what was going through my mind when I purchased it and while I was working on it. And I just love being able to zone out and just do diamond painting. Just you know, nobody really bothers me. I'm an empty nester. Oh, and that just went in the wrong one. And if you see me kill an ant, mind your business. Peter, don't come for me. They're ants. That one I just killed has a million brothers and sisters. So, yeah. Don't come for me. What was I saying? That was Cannon barking. He could be barking at some of the deer. This is where I live. It's like Wild Kingdom. We have foxes, deer, groundhogs, these cats roaming around. We had a coyote, which was odd because this isn't the place for it, but last winter we had a coyote that kept coming around. Then we have frogs and snakes. Yeah, it's like Wild Kingdom. And in my house, my brother-in-law, he has his pets. We have 2 dogs, a snake, and a turtle. Yeah. I don't know how, but apparently that's a thing. I don't get it. But to each their own. I am a cat person. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love dogs too, but my preference would be a cat. Just because they are so independent and so feisty. They have their personalities and attitudes, and I love it. It's a little overcast today because we have had nothing but icky weather. It rains for about 2 minutes and it stops, and yeah, it's just a whole bag of tricks here. Let's see here. It looks like I have just the one left. I have to find a C because I have one that is right there, and that's number 16. I love these perforated papers here, the perforated cover on it. I love it because it allows me to fold back a piece while I am working on it, and just keep that particular piece folded back so it's not in the way. But as you can see, and I'm just gonna double check, but yeah, I think I got all of them. And so I'll just take that off when I'm done with that section there, and I'm gonna work on this section here. I really don't have to move it. It's fine, but you literally can just pull it up. And the perforation is right there. And now it's under there. So we'll see if we have any of these in this area. Let me just roll this back over real quick. No. Okay. So I will usually pull out several colors to work on, and that way I don't have to keep digging in this bag to kind of pull out unless I really need it. So 36, 35, 30. So I try to keep them in this bag. I usually have a like a container, but like I said, a lot of my stuff is in storage because I moved in with my sister and my brother-in-law. At the time, I was not making enough to stay in my apartment because they kept raising the rent after COVID. Well, they were raising the rent like when COVID started, but I guess they put a freeze on it, and then after it started, like every 6 months, it seemed like they were raising the rent, and I got priced out, so I chose not to renew my lease, and me and my son moved in with a friend of mine for about 9 months, and then we moved here with my sister and my brother-in-law. My son went to college. He went off to college, and I've been here ever since. It is not ideal because I kind of miss my own space, but it is what it is. And even though I have had 4 promotions in 3 years, I am just making it to a point where I can afford to move out. Before I could afford to move out, but it was still cutting it close, and I needed to get a car, so I purchased my car. But now I can afford to move out and pay my car payment and insurance and all of that good stuff. With this latest promotion, provided that come October it is made permanent, because right now it is temporary. So I will just keep on praying that the position becomes permanent. So that's what I'm holding out for. I work for a family court, so yeah, for the states. And you know, when you work a state job, it's not really the pay. You don't do it for the pay, really. Well, I don't do it for the pay. And a lot of people that I'm around every day are obviously not doing it for the pay, because there are places that you can go that pay way more. But we each have our own reasons for doing what we do, and for me it's about I need to feel like I am helping, and that what I do matters. And I actually took a pay cut when I first came to work for the state, and I was doing child support. But I was a bail bondsman. But trust me, it is toxic. It is toxic. And I could not, in good conscience, continue to do that. Not to mention, my son's father just passed away suddenly, and I had to start making more money. But also, I couldn't handle the stress of that and the toxicity that I was working with, and still be there when, mentally for my son. So I made a choice to leave that job, and I took a huge pay cut to leave that job. But I also got peace of mind knowing that my work was steady. I had a steady paycheck coming in. I had benefits, which I did not have. And yeah, I could sleep at night. And my conscience was clear, because a lot of shady stuff happens in these bail bonds companies, and I'm just not built like that. My whole thing is, I want to feel like I'm helping somebody, and not like I am scamming somebody, or just taking their money, and I'm not providing the service that they paid me for. I can't do that. So yeah, I left that company. But yeah. And I believe in karma, and I believe that if you can't help somebody, at least you don't hurt somebody. So but I worked all through COVID, and I decided to leave. Anyway, enough of that. That is working on my nerves now. How do you guys like the picture? Let me see if I can show you. Let me see if I can pan. Oops. Sliding. Let me see if I can't scroll out so you can see what I am. That is this is the end of it, and I have gotten all of this done. And as you can see, it's a drum set and there's like water in it. So, yeah, I think it's pretty cool. I'll move you up to where I'm working. Sorry. Working on this section here. So let me try to get you in a little bit closer. There we go. Three, 22, 23 is a steel gray blue. The lowercase n is number 20. And then we have the triangle pointed up to the right. That is number 17. So we are going to be working on here, on this one, on lowercase n, which is the line going up. The U-turn is what I call it. It's just a few of those here and here. And what do I have? Just literally 5 stars. Huh. And then we have,
hey people!
oh,
What's going on?
How you doing?
I'm good. Come on here, bum, when you see this.
Oh, okay.
What you doing?